Alright, brother, I know why you're here. You have an exam coming up and you haven't started studying yet. Or it could be that you're just fed up with receiving bad grades and that you've decided to seek out more efficient studying habits. Well, either way, you're in the right place. Because let me tell you something, studying longer doesn't equal knowledge retention. Because some people study for 12 hours a day and wonder why they're still receiving poor grades. And there are a handful of people who study 2 to 3 hours a day and receive higher grades than those who have studied longer. Why is this the case? Well, this is not because they're unintelligent, it's because they are not studying efficiently. And it's okay, because I was in your shoes at one point in my life, and I was able to make a huge comeback by utilizing these 3 study habits. And by implementing these habits, I was able to achieve a 4.0 GPA when graduating high school. So without further ado, the first study hack is to simply change your mindset. Here's the truth. Most students simply don't like studying because A, it's boring, and B, it's time consuming. And I get it, because like I said, I've been in your shoes before. So in order to destroy this mindset, you just simply adopt a better one. You have to manipulate your brain into thinking that studying is fun and that you're more than capable of acing this exam. In psychology, this is called cognitive reframing. You're changing the way you perceive something, which in this case is studying. By shifting your mindset, you can reduce the negative feelings and associate more positive feelings with the idea, which in this case is studying. Once this is implemented, not only will you enjoy studying more, this will radiate into positive outcomes such as improved productivity, work completion, and of course, a higher grade. Alright, so you switched your mindset. Now you're ready to ace that exam, right? Not quite yet, because you'll likely run into a problem called the forgetting curve, which then leads me to my second point on retrieval practice. So, what's the forgetting curve, you may ask? Well, it's a theory coined by the German psychologist Hermann Ebbinghaus, and it simply means that if you don't make the effort to review the material you have studied, then you're likely to forget it in the first couple of days. So a good way to retain the information you have studied is by simply testing yourself. Let's say you're studying for an exam and you have just finished reviewing a chapter. What you should do then is to come up with practice questions pertaining to that specific chapter immediately after you've reviewed it. Do this for the following chapters until you finish studying what is required. Make sure that you're answering all concepts and questions correctly, otherwise you'll be making no progress and potentially fail your exam. You can redo your homework or practice quizzes that have already been graded because it contains material that you've been studying from the jump. This strategy of retrieval practice is effective for information retention and increases the probability of acing your exam. You then want to eliminate distractions. You've probably been someone who constantly checks their phone during your study sessions, which led to ineffective information retention. And sure enough, your exam grades reflected that. Don't worry, because I've been there too, as well as many of my friends. So the first step to this is to either put your phone on DND or airplane mode, or completely remove your phone out of close proximity. I don't care if you stuff it in your bag or place it in another room, this allows for a stronger and more intense focus in your studying. And don't get me wrong, your phone is not the only distraction possible. Your studying environment, your friends, or even fidget-prone objects can all serve as distractions. You must either change or eliminate them so you truly maximize the most out of your studying. Brother, I truly hope you implement these 3 studying hacks today in order to see a significant boost in exam grades. Good luck on your exam.